just Boom Esports Team Clash. I'm really excited to see how these 16 wonderful teams are gonna clash here, especially in our first map, which is Sandhawk. I'm already seeing a knock here on the side of RRQ. That was a knife, and we're just like a few seconds into the game, and already we're seeing a lot of early game engagements.
Yes, yes, sir. That's correct. Ini kalau kata Annie tadi baru di awal game udah banyak sekali inisiasi-inisiasi yang terjadi. Bahkan kali ini kita bisa lihat bahwa beberapa inisiasi yang terjadi adalah inisiasi yang cukup barbar dari segi gameplay. Bahkan ya, kali ini kita bisa melihat dari tim RRQ Osal pushing forward, but I think for now Osal is still holding up on the back, waiting for Team Alpha 7 to hold them up first. Alpha 7, a team from Brazil, I guess. Playing here, tim dari Brazil ini akhirnya bermain juga, tapi nampaknya RRQ Esports pulang karena bagian lobby. I think for now, A7 Esports is dominating at Kampong on our first match of the day.
Yeah, and that's 4 eliminations. So that pretty much means one whole team got knocked out of the first map. And we're seeing 14 teams on the ground, 49 players still left remaining standing. And A7 so far, they're doing quite well. But unfortunately, with their skirmish, they actually lost 2 players on their side. But over here, it's not over just yet. We're seeing a lot of things happening in the kill feed. 69 versus TL, they'll have to make the most out of it and get as much eliminations as possible. And speaking of eliminations, it looks like Bigatron, they're still up in the 4 eliminations. It doesn't seem like they've found any other engagement after that, but we're looking at the circle. It's going to close in on the northwestern side of Sandhawk. There's a lot of water involved, so let's see. This is just going to make things a little bit more interesting, interesting rather. Especially for the teams that will have to cross the bridges, and for the teams that manage to gatekeep those bridges, that's gonna be a few, free eliminations. And speaking of which, it looks like Adie found SEM9 that are trying to gatekeep and try to see if they can get some free eliminations from that. But over here, we're looking at Bigatron. There's actually someone out there from AD, and doesn't look like they have the information that they need. But Malakbik, he gave away his information. He gave away his position with those shots. And so this is where our trigger discipline is coming into play, because there's a lot of people surrounding this area. And with that, Malakbik, alongside everyone else in Bigatron, they're making a lot of noise with their vehicles. So, depending on...
kedengeran di area bagian awal, tapi nampaknya kali ini belum ada push yang terjadi. Razy di area bagian belakang masih sabar menang, tapi nampaknya Razy terkena beberapa tembakan panas dari tim Tem kali ini. And for now, I think Razy is gonna hold it up first, because Tem, they can't be greedy. They can see Team 11 right beside them. And for now, Bigatron is being one of the team vulnerable, and Razy keeping some shots. But I want to ask you something, Annie. Is Malakbik something in Filipino?
Malakbik. No, not really.
Not really, because I know one of the players from Bigatron, Federals, is from Hermit Bros, right? It's from Philippines, right?
Oh, maybe it's... I don't know. It doesn't mean anything in Filipino, but not good. They did not have that numbers advantage, and Boom Esports is really good with those long-range kills, and with that, that's a 1 more on their side. But however, taking a look at the roster right now, sort of players that needs help, especially ZMJJKK needs a revive. Goes the same as well with another player. But over here, we're looking at BNDT as well inside of Team 12. 4 eliminations. They lost to Terra already, but however, TEM is at the distance, and they're trying to see if they can find a good angle.
But for now, they're also playing on a slow tempo. But Grace from the other side just taken Razy home. Grace right now dominating, of course. Boom Esports has yang sangat amat gotong-gotong karapah. Karena di Pmsl ini dengan tim-tim yang baru, dengan player-player yang baru, gue jujur mengharapkan adanya clash atau tabrakan lah yang terjadi di awal-awal. Kenapa? Biar nggak bosen-bosen banget. Dimana kali ini, ya inilah tim kesayangan kalian, Bigatron, yang ternyata kali ini mereka nabrak sama tim lain, but let's see later. But Team Tem atau Tim TM udah perang ternyata sama Astromdeus. They're fighting with Astromdeus right now, Team TM, and I think it's the best for Alpha 7 to just go out for a bit. But oh my God, BTR is playing. Malakbik is now going to fight off, or he just picked up 1 player, I guess. And I don't know why I'm using that Filipino accent for Malakbik.
Malakbik. that was pretty That was pretty accurate. But going back to the game, of course, we're seeing the circle's gonna close in on Rojok. There's a lot of teams already kind of safe. There's a river running in the center of that circle, and unfortunately, everyone is in the southern side of that circle. So there's a lot of potential gatekeeping that's gonna happen, and it looks like 69 is actually having some engagements over here. Not sure it's gonna happen. I don't know who they're fighting. It looks like they're all alone over there, but of course we're gonna be seeing a lot of messy things gonna happen later on, especially inside of their circle where everyone's kind of congregating, and there's a lot of teams to look out for as well. A lot of really good teams, one of them being Bigatron as well. Looks like they still have their full roster. They only have one kill so far, but looking at our screen, there's a lot of potential eliminations. FL, RRQ, Tino getting a lot of damage from the side of Razy. With that's actually a complete elimination, and it's not over just yet. Razy's trying to get some more. Trying to see if they can get this wall bang against RRQ, and with that, there's actually BTR is in the field, and Razy is just going in for those long range kills, and Voxy with those crosshairs out, try to see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of red on the side of RRQ. It's not looking good for them, and BTR is gonna go on the aggressive. Let's see how they'll play this out.
Oh, I think RRQ just got what? Oh, not yet. One of the players turbo lapar. Turun ka na bagian bawah. Sabar dito. 11-nya masih di tangan. Tapi kali ini serang Malakbik masih menanggung. Mereka masih sabar di arah bagian belakang sana. Voxy masih cukup berhati-hati kali ini. Razy pun sama di arah bagian belakang masih cukup menahan. Tapi Voxy memulangkan RRQ Laparu, dan I think for now RRQ has been eliminated at our 10th position of the day, and for now I guess guys, Annie, of course BTR is on their prime. This is the BTR I missed, to be honest. They played really aggressively. They, I hope, get the quote-unquote champions title later on, maybe on the script either, but yeah, for now Bigatron is making quite a play.
So far, we're not seeing a lot of action just yet, but hopefully that's gonna change really soon, especially since a lot of throwables are coming in from different teams. Frey, but unfortunately, they'll be getting knocked down by player number 5. Just hide me, you better hide, definitely, but that's not gonna save you from the bullets. Player number 5, player number 3 is receiving a lot of damage. Sap DCK will be going down as well, and all that's left on the side of TEM is gonna be player number 4 and player number 5. They're gonna be eaten up by the circle as well, but looks like they'll be going to the rescue of the side of TEM. It looks like BTR will be trying to join the fray as well. Trying to clean the place up, but unfortunately player number 5 is gonna save them from potentially kind of getting those kills. Can't get those vehicle eliminations. Let's see what BTR will do and how will they enter this fight.
Yes, tapi kita lihat kali ini teman-teman kira BTR idola kita, idola bocil teman semua perang lagi, dan nampaknya kali ini Malakbik akan mencoba untuk mencari beberapa informasi saja, tapi Razy di arah bagian lepas sana Pmsl ini for a nice shot connection right there. Razy talk with the for nembak ke arah bagian depan, tapi nampaknya kali ini Malakbik masih sabar aja. Malakbik berperan sebagai scouter di arah bagian belakang sana kali ini, nampaknya dengan sebuah inisiasi, dengan kemauan mencicil damage dari Templar 4, and he got them. And of course kali ini Razy akan maju ke arah bagian depan, tapi nampaknya it's a nice clean wipe. That's done by Team Bigatron, making it 6 teams left for this game indeed, Annie.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of exciting. Look at all those colors within that very small circle. We're talking about 15 players still alive, 6 teams, and we're looking at the stage 6 circle. So this is gonna be really messy later on, but still, once again, these 6 teams will play really defensively, really. I guess they want those plays of points. Malakbik, however, gets knocked down. It's not looking good for their side, but once again, BTR looking at those 10 eliminations. Malakbik, their best player so far in terms of eliminations. So I'm really rooting for them, but unfortunately, for the rest of the teams, looks like Voxy can go to Malakbik and give that revive. So that's good for them. That's a good prospect for them. That means that they'll be walking around with their full roster. But for the other teams, kind of curious what they will do, because it looks like none of them are engaging yet. I mean, we're talking about a very small circle. You can see the map. Everyone's kind of just congregating, and right now we're seeing a lot of action coming in, especially at that corner where Kagenza is in a lot of red. They're in a lot of trouble. Sutera goes down, however, Tangarang throws throwables against a Boom Esports as well, but unfortunately, not connecting and dealing damage just yet.
Ini gimana ya? Wah, lucu banget. I'm sorry, but Ani, your accent,
What?
Tangerang ya. You really got a good accent in Indonesia. Okay, but yeah, let's go back to our game. Pindah lagi ke permainan kita. Fokus sebentar, kita bermain ke area tim Crown PUBG. Di bagian depan sana mereka udah mencoba untuk mencari beberapa poin eliminasi. Malah Big ter-takedown, tapi nampaknya kali ini berhasil akan coba di revive lagi. Tapi kemungkinan besar seharusnya berhasil karena boom, Esports di arah bagian sana mereka sih masih cukup santai. Crazy dari arah bagian atas melihat beberapa player dari tim Kagendra, Casper dan kawan-kawan sudah mulai terlihat. Tapi Crazy kali ini trigger disiplin yang sangat baik. Tapi BNDT tadi emang punya tempat yang enak sih, tapi sekarang say goodbye to BNDT.
Mentang-mentang dapat limit gede hingga 15 juta dari aku laku, Pak Swini tiap bulan ganti happy.
Prime position indeed. They have just one house and Bigatron is just watching over the light. But yeah, now the Keymind and few players from Team Kagendra. But Kagendra right now, they're gonna push and it just has been taken down by Crazy itself. I think Satar, or I bet it's Satar. I guess they're gonna do they have two teams that's left. It's 6-9 Esports versus Team BTR. This will be a really easy chicken for Team BTR.
I mean, look at that. 13 eliminations for the side of Bigatron Esports. Are doing really well, and still 4 players are still standing. When they potentially, revive Voxy, I think it's still possible. And Malakpik is not resting. They're not satisfied with 13 eliminations. They're trying to see if they can get more eliminations against a 69, and they're trying to take down Sandara. So with that, it's a 4 versus 1. Sandara, unfortunately, holding on to dear life, quite literally, because the Molotov is just kind of, burning the place up. With that right behind you, wow, that's absolutely crazy. Congratulations, Bigatron.
Each achieving something is something that is really easy, but to make that thing that you achieve holds on to your hands that for so long, it's gonna be really hard. But for now, let's see a clash happening right now for Team RRQ, and oh my God, RRQ is getting 1 elimination at the start. TEM is getting to the lobby, and oh my God, too soon for them indeed, Annie. But yeah, I guess BTR is also playing. I think BTR is also in a clash with other teams. I think they're gonna clash with Team BNDT because yeah, let's see. This is our main course of the day lah. Main course kita pada hari ini karena BNDT akan maju juga, tapi nampaknya BNDT sudah memulangkan seorang BTR ZMJJK yang harusnya itu Satar, tapi gue yakin juga. Tapi kita lihat kali ini Rezi dari ada bagian bawah akan mencoba untuk mencari beberapa spot, akan mencoba mencari beberapa blind. Tapi Rezi palanya agak sedikit nongol karena bagian sampai dapat usinya berhasil mendapatkan 1 poin inisiasi dengan sekarang ini apa ya namanya? I forgot what's the handgun name, tapi ya kali ini dari arah seorang Rezi. Menjelas main sanding, tidak banyak harapan untuk BTR setelah Chicken terbitlah Tusun. Memang kali ini menjadi kutukan yang sangat amat tidak enak. Revive akan coba diupayakan kali ini. But for now, I think, Ani, for Team BTR, they are gonna go through a hard time in school.
Oh my gosh, a hard time indeed, and they completely get wiped out. The first team, in fact.
Dahulu ini kayak BNDT agak sedikit terkulon. Mereka tadi performanya sangat amat baik. Gua harus bilang mereka sangat amat baik performanya. Tapi kali ini mereka agak sedikit tertahan. Tapi ya, kali ini BTR ZMJJKK at the barn, I guess, Annie. I think they're still waiting, but for Team BNDT, I really do bet they're gonna fight again with another team in a short amount of time.
I mean, Tangerang's all alone, so that's not gonna be a good idea, but let's see if they can pull off. Oh my gosh, that DBS is not doing its job. Tangerang kicks the buckets. And with that, that's 1 elimination on the side of the opposing team.
Kicks the buckets. That's the word. But yeah, right now Voxy is also he's also sightseeing some teams available. But Annie, if you see the comments there at the live, they say it's damn for a win right there. Yeah, it's a damn clutch. Itu benar-benar kasihan. Kita aku masih gamon guys. Tapi ya kita balik lagi ke game. Kita bisa melihat kali ini seorang Voxy masih ada di arah bagian belakang. Mereka kali ini masih cukup pelan-pelan saja. Masih mencoba untuk mencari informasi dari arah bagian kiri dan kanan, dan juga Rezi dan lain-lain ini pun mereka kayak masih agak sedikit cari-cari info aja. Dan nampaknya kita bisa melihat kali ini Heist from Team Sam 9, one of the also legendary quote-unquote players available in
the Scrim. And yeah, right now Razy is giving some shots to Team Sem9, but at the other side of the map, I guess Team RRQ is playing with Team BTR. No, I guess Team RRQ is playing with, fighting with Team Alter Ego, Ares. And yeah, everybody knows what's gonna come.
Yeah, definitely over there. But we're going back to BTR actually. Sem9 not over just yet, but it definitely is over for one of their players, Yuhai, in fact. But I think BTR, they've spotted that. I believe that's RRQ. And now that they have their information, they're trying to see if they can get that engagement in the bag. They're just waiting to see the best entrance towards this situation. But of course, BTR, they're surrounded on the northwestern side. They're still alive, actually. And RRQ, they still have their 2 players. And it's quite a mess, especially since this is an open field. So we're going to be expecting a lot of throwables, a lot of smokes. With that, Malakbeak, grenade out, has Boom on the target. And actually, Boom's having quite a hard time, but they're still alive.
Oh my
Kikibo
God.
on the red. Grace as well, losing a lot of health real quick. Malakbeak almost getting picked off, but unfortunately one more throw. Will this be the end of Boom Esports? Grace is hanging on by a thread, so low in life, and with that they have to worry about so many opponents surrounding them. And with that, Grace kicks the bucket once again, and with that we'll be saying goodbye to Boom Esports.
Malakbik for the win. What's for the win in Philippines? I bet that's Federals playing for Malakbik, because I bet he's the one. But yeah, for now, kita bisa lihat lagi teman-teman, switching to Baza first, karena kita bisa melihat kali ini dari seorang Badru pun mencoba untuk mencari sebuah tempat yang cukup enak, mengingat kita lihat ada 3 tim yang tersisa, tim Pmsl semua, Alter Ego, Bigatron Esports, dan juga ada tim dari Sem9. And yeah, switching to English also, we can see that Badru for from team Alter Ego is on the low ground, but oh my god, Malakbik or Federals, if you if you see Federals if Federals see an enemy ahead, I think Federals will definitely get it soon, or informations will be gathered by Federals and his friends, and they will go home soon, because as you know, Bigatron, if they're on the last zone already, they are playing as aggressive as you can know. Ini mereka bakal bermain sangat amat agresif, se-agresif yang kalian tahu. Bahkan kita lihat kali ini Badru pun juga agresif mainnya, ada musuh langsung ditembak aja tanpa harus peduli trigger discipline lagi. The zone is closing. Bigatron is now facing Alter Ego, and yeah, right now the zone is going to the 7th zone, and after this I think the 8th zone will shift, and there's no place to fight again. And
yeah, and this is a crazy landscape to have your final battle. AE a little bit lower in this hill, and BTR of course doing quite well. They have 6 eliminations in the bag already. But wow, the grenade unfortunately wipes Razy out. But that was just a knock actually, but still taking them down. Just gonna level the playing field, but Malakbik hitting goes straight in with the bullet. Badru is a very low on health. Morris is half health as well. Malakbik going in for the aggressive 1 versus 1. Steps out of circle. Badru goes down.
Oh my god.
And now is Malakbik's all that's left on their team. This is
Can he clutch
this is a 2 versus 1. And with that, Fearin shots in, very low on health. One more bullet. Oh my gosh, Boxy goes down, and with that, the victory goes to the side of
Sem9.
Boy still has some throwables over here, and XZ is quite confident. They're already positioning themselves in the roof to see if they can get a pick off of Doda. And what am I looking at? What exactly am I looking at?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're looking at right now, because guys, for information that Bigatron has lost one of their players, and let's just move to Bigatron first, because Annie, do you know what? If I don't move to Bigatron, the viewers are gonna roast me for real. Like, where's Bigatron? Where's Bigatron? Nih kan teman-teman, kalau gua pindahin ke BTR kan, nggak tahu kan BTR kenapa kan? BTR tuh tadi matian nabrak coy, nabrak sama BDT di school. Tapi ya udah, kita pindah lagi ke breakdown. But wait, we're gonna go to Team Bigatron. But oh my god, that nade from Team Bigatron. That's a smart move indeed, Annie. You see, like Team JJ, wait, let me open my WhatsApp and see what my friend told me before. Oh, it's called Kang Kang. It's a Valorant player, I guess. Then yeah, let's see right here, Kang Kang from Team Bigatron itself. They've just been waiting, but Team BNDT itself, they have some fights, but oh my god, that nade from Kang Kang and from Foxy as their backup. I think that was a really nice combo available in our match right now.
And I really like straight into the fire. I don't know what their fate's gonna be, but blue, they're gonna be a little bit late to the party. Let's see if they're gonna be storming in and pushing and getting those eliminations to their side, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Tariq steps into the Molotov and gets knocked down.
Yeah, but yeah, for now, Blue Tarix is one of the players
A
held.
lot of damage, but they have the opportunity to kind of pull back and heal up.
Yeah, my bad if you see some keyboard typing in my mic, because I just realized that Malabik is not Federalist. I don't know where's Federalist there or not, because I'm getting information from the comments.